All right, I'm Brian Danner. I'm with Sword Fights, Inc. It's a stunt and fight company out of Los Angeles, California. And I'm here as the fight choreographer and movement instructor for The Play That Goes Wrong, presented by Seattle Rep. The audience is smarter than one would think. Thinking about what they know and what they don't know, you have to be sort of a magician. So we do what's called stacking. We find an eclipse point, and that eclipse point is exactly what you think it is. Right here, for an audience that sits out in the proscenium, would be the best place to hide a hit. Without making contact to that actor's head, we would punch either upstage or downstage so that the moment of violence eclipses the performer, and then he, she, or they can make the reaction. In the play that goes wrong, things go wrong. So with stunt work and with fight choreography, it's a nice sort of Inception style layer into a layer. So what I've had to do is I've had to put together choreography that looks like it's going right, and then build in trips, falls, slips. On this stage gets soaking wet. People are doing spit takes and pratfalls. So we have to kind of control that slippery area, but we also have to honor it because it happens on the stage. So we have actors slipping, doing sit falls, slapping down behind furniture, which is not supposed to happen in the performance of the play, but actually happens in our performance of the play. So it's sort of a 2, 3, 4 layered thing in that capacity. Special equipment for this particular show. We have our theatrical sabers over here. These are practice swords. There is a big sword fight in this show. I'm gonna leave it up to our viewers to see if it goes right or if it goes wrong. But what we have here is a theatrical saber. This is pretty common throughout American theater. It's a fairly inexpensive stage weapon. It's built on sort of 2 platforms of the sport of fencing. It's a great safe weapon that doesn't have any sharp tip, doesn't have any sharp edges, that can be controlled with the proper training and choreography. We also in this show use our crash mats and our panel mats here. There are some big falls that the actors take, and I'm so impressed with the work that they're putting into. It's not just for safety, but it also helps us make sounds. One of the tricks that we use in stage combat for theater is we have what's called naps, K-N-A-P-S. That's the sound of a body hitting the ground, or that's the sound of a slap or a punch to the face. So this big bad crash mat allows us to really kind of echo to our last row in the top of the house, a big hit. Sometimes we'll program that in digitally, and our sound designer, Rhodey, has some really great sound effects for us. But for the most part, when I'm working, I want to get the actor to really try to sell out, not vocally, but also physically, on what a hit would sound like. Over here, we have our metal serving tray. This may look like an ordinary silver platter on which someone might present drinks. This becomes a weapon in the show. One of my favorites because it makes a really great sound for the audience. So if there's a hit here into the face, the actor can have that eclipse point, take the hit. What you're not seeing in the audience is that there's that hand there, or it might be a surface in the set, and then they're able to throw away that evidence and play the reaction. Love this. I think this is one of my favorite things in the show. Please, please, please come see The Play That Goes Wrong, opening September 3rd here at the Seattle Repertory Theater.